G'day friends, welcome to today's YouTube video. My name is James. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I did shave, yes. The old face is back. Here is my abandoned insert number 2. If you don't know about these, there's a shoebox right there. You can probably see it. Really tiny in the corner of your screen. There's a shoebox full of old Traveler's Notebook inserts that I handmade. I want to say 2017. A lot of the stuff I'm seeing in there is 2017. So I'm sure it was when I was on a bender. Working in the Davin party. American Crafts had sent me this folding thing, and I don't know, I just ended up making a whole bunch of stuff. I do remember back in the day, I don't even know if I made a video about this, but I used to use, because I didn't have a long arm stapler, I used to use a pin, and I would pin 2 holes and then push a regular staple through and then excuse me. Yes, as I was saying before the sneezes took over, I used to manually push the staple through and then manually close it. Like, it was just a whole process. Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of these inserts that back in the day, I mean, I was trying so many things so quickly because I was just so in my element exploring the art journaling world. I wanted to try everything to know what I liked, to be able to kind of stick with that. And, you know, plot twist, 10 years later, I'm just still trying everything. So maybe that's what I like. I just like trying everything. So I had a bunch of the inserts that I had abandoned, and I picked one up in February, worked through it, loved it, called it my abandoned insert, and this is number 2. I picked this one up start of March, and I thought I might get it done during March, like in February I did that whole one, because there's a lot of stuff in here that's already done. I do believe this had more pages in it, and there was a little less than the other one had. However, it wasn't a rule that I had to get it finished. I just thought maybe that's how it will happen. But I'm still going. It's April and I'm still working through it, and there's a lot of good sentimental stuff in here. I'll have to flip it for you one day and show you, but just to show you a few little things. This is an audition number with the pin that I wore in the audition, because the sticker always falls off. You get hot and sweaty, it always falls off. Then they don't know who you are, and then you have to get a pin, and it's a whole thing. Now they usually just give you pins, or some auditions have a plastic one that you just pin on, so it's not even a sticker anymore. Excuse me. The number, and then this was from an old fedora I got from Tokyo Disney Resort, and the band, the whole fedora was crushed, could not see it coming back to life, nor back into style, so I just cut the band off and stapled him on there. Excuse me, I have to go get my puffer. Can you hear that? Every time I get the allergies and I start sneezing, my whole chest tightens up. It does not help that the cats are right there and have just been the whole time. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, round 3. We should be good to go. So I picked up that abandoned insert. Then I picked up a whole bunch of my stamps. These ones I just hadn't put away. They're just a clump in my drawer. So I just used those. Anywhere I saw like a little bit of space, or even if there wasn't some space, I just stamped over the top of something. I wanted to do some mixed media. That was the whole thing. I just wanted to have a little bit of a play, get my paints out, just do some stamp and illustration. If you don't know what that is, a lot of the stamps I create that are in my Etsy store, if you want to go check those out, they are a blueprint. They're a base for something for you to draw on top of. I take some of the styles that I enjoy the most and I turn them into these stamps so that I don't have to redraw the base every single time. There's virtue into learning how to draw, I get it. There's virtue in learning how to draw, but I just don't think you need to be able to do it every single time. So I'll stamp the base out. Sometimes I'll second generation stamp it. I'll ghost stamp it. So do one impression over here on a loose piece of paper and then put it in. So it's a really faint outline, and then I'll draw over the top. But they're all just a base for something. Pardon me, they're a blueprint, and there are a lot of different types. I've got this big face one, I've got smaller face ones, profiles, 3/4, half bodies, full bodies, just a whole bunch of stuff. They're all very stylized. Like, they do look like the sour, unbothered girls I draw in my journal, but that works for me, so I love it. Speaking of, I gotta go do some Etsy shipping today, so go do that. Go check out the Etsy if you want to. And I've also, on that, I've updated all of the Collage Club back, like, archive. It's all up to date on Etsy. So if there's any Collage Club month that you weren't subscribed for or that you missed and you want to go and find that, it's all on the Etsy store now. I always say to join Collage Club because it is the cheapest, most affordable, you know, way to get the most you can get. Like every time, if you join now, there are 4 months. There's January, February, March, April. They're all up in Collage Club right now. And there's always at least 5 US letter size sheets per month. So that's at the very least 20 collage sheets you're signing up for. A lot of the time I put more in there, but not only that, if you have a silhouette, like a cutting machine, I put the silhouette files that I make. These are not a part of Collage Club, but they always end up in there. So I put those in there as well. So if you're someone that makes your collage sheets big kind of sticker sheets like I do, that is available to you as well. So it's a great deal. I think it's great. I've never upped the price yet, so I say yet, but I probably still won't. You know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but I like the way that it works. Collage Club is great. I share the most I've ever shared on there, and you can always go and see the back archive as well. If you click the Collage Club link in the description, you don't have to join. You can literally see each year all the different sheets that were out for each month, and you know, if it's not the most previous 4 months, all of those are now on Etsy in a back archive where they can be purchased individually. So just wanted to give you that update as well, just in case you were looking for some older stuff. And wouldn't you know it, I have a Collage Club. Oh, Steve's texting me. He was on his way out as I was filming, so just letting me know he's on his way. This is a Collage Club catalog. This is not even everything. But I made this as a reference tool for myself because I didn't want to double up on imagery. And it's been years, like we started in 2021. So it's been a long, long time. And sometimes I forget what's been in there and what hasn't. So for me to quick reference it, I either pull it up on my computer or I just go through this. Sometimes I just go through this too because I'm looking for inspiration for something to draw. And I just go back to something I've done before and try it again. So this is great. However, it's only available right now in this form where it's the start 2021 to June 2024. So I have to update this because I've got all of 2024 available now. I'll have half of 2025 available by the time I do it, I'm sure. So I want to try and update it and make sure it's the most recent that it can be. The problem is I deleted the working files for that. So that was such a fun surprise for me to go to on my computer. I was devastated. It's not hard. I can redo it, but I was very, very angry. Like, there's no reason I would have deleted that if I were in my right mind. I don't know what possessed me to just erase it from my entire computer. But anyway, so I'm going to have to go and figure that out and, you know, try and match the new file to the old file and see what happens. But that is something that I'm slowly working on in the background. I'm also working on Virtual Voyage 10. So did I tell you everything else I did with this? I got my paints out and I painted over the top. There you go. Mixed media art. But yeah, I was telling you my Etsy update. So that the stamps are available in my Etsy store. So I have to go do some Etsy shipping today. I don't think I have many orders to ship off, so it'll be fine. The other update is Virtual Voyage 10. I don't have anything to show you really, but I did want to let you know that if you haven't heard this already, it is our final virtual voyage, and it's supposed to start June. I want to say mid to late June. So you have a couple of months to be saving your pennies for that if you want to join us. This will be the last time you get to join a virtual voyage experience live like this. Obviously, we have the whole back catalog of those as well. I've got tons of workshops that are still available, and most of the content I would say is evergreen. There are some things that are very much a product of their time, but most of the stuff is still kind of relevant today, and a lot of the lessons will teach you the same stuff whether you watch it, you know, 4 years ago or today. But this will be the last time to jump in on that. So I do want to just make sure I'm constantly reminding you, because I don't want it to sneak up on you and be like, oh no, I didn't have time to prepare or save. And I think it's around summer holidays for a lot of people in the States. I think it's kind of in the dreary winter for a lot of people in Australia. So maybe you're looking for some nice company while you're sat at your computer in your house for the winter. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's looking to be absolutely huge. I've obviously already started on it, and some of the process of gathering this stuff that I need to gather, I've never dived this hard into anything. Like, it's funny because when you hear about the thing, you'll think, well, that should have been easy for you. Like the subject, it should be easy for me, right? But it's been a lot. I'll explain more about it another time, but it is going to be really exciting. and I believe it's 5 weeks. Yes, it's 5 weeks long. This will be our longest, our biggest, the most I've ever put out there. It will be incredibly overwhelming to keep up with, so it should give you content for a long, long time to come. But I'm really, really excited, and hopefully you will be too. So that's Virtual Voyage 10. Decade is the the title. I think I've given the title away before. We'll talk more about that another time. So I can feel my nose is about to go, so I should probably just wrap it up here. I hope you have a lovely weekend, everybody. I'm going to go out right now, do some more Virtual Voyage 10 research. Also got some shows later tonight. If you're around Knott's Berry Farm for the Boysenberry Festival, come over and see us at Preserved. Still performing there. And yeah, have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I gotta do my Etsy shipping. I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna put my YouTube video on and just have a lovely, quiet mid-morning. After I edit this, that's what I'm doing. Edit this, put this up, go do Etsy shipping, Virtual Voyage 10 prep, go and do shows at Preserved, come home, feed the cats. The end. Goodbye.